And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Washington Nationals. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Chambi. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a 3-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important the series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go, and on the hill, Jake Irvin.
Yeah, ZRA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. One of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Here's the second baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. Ripped on a line. Rosario makes the grab, run away. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Tommy Edman.
Well, Boog, he's had a huge impact in this series. I mean, 6 RBIs already. He's really raised the bar for himself. Now, they're not just hoping, but they're expecting more of the same from him. And since we're lucky enough to be calling this game, so am I.
One down. And here is Shohei Ohtani. 2 for 10 in the series. There's a swing and a drive. Out of here. His 24th home run of the season. It's 2-0. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. That's hard hit on the line. Thomas racing over to make the catch.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Left field, way back there. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And wow, he puts on the brakes at first, so just a 2-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
The batter now will be Will Smith. On the ground to the left, and it gets by him, and that extends the inning.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. A gigantic blast. It's their second home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. It's 5-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
So 2 down. Now it's the DH, Andy Pajes. That one ripped. Dives, but it's off his glove. Base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Irvin picks over, and he's back safely. Irvin, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2018. Tommy Edman at the plate. Swing and a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take
So a lefty out of the pen, Patrick Corbin. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. So the batting order turns over. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Elly De La Cruz. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Here comes Pages around third. 1 run is in. Now a relay to the plate. In there safely. And they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Didn't take long to get a result with that at bat. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Here's Mookie Betts. That's a laser base hit around third. He will score, and it's an 8-run lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Man at first, Shohei Ohtani digs in now. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And it's caught just in front of the wall. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now an 8-0 game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. And the right-hander with the good curveball, Bobby Miller.
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA. And you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
And 1-2.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Next pitch is in the dirt. Full count, 3-2.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
On the ground, and it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Playable Betts makes the grab, and there's 1 away, and there's 1 down. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. 3 for 10 in the series so far. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. Miller, he's become known as a guy that's really tough to take deep. And that is especially valuable today, Chris, when the ball's going out of the ballpark so much. The 1-1 is fouled off.
It's very important. It's all about run prevention, right? So when you have that, it's a plus. But if you are going to give up the long ball, you want the bases to be empty. And that's where control and command really comes into play for a guy like this.
The Nationals with a lot of ground to make up here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Line drive, and it stays fair. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The throw in, lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. And now it's Joey Gallo. Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
Not even close there. And that's ball 2. Upstairs.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
The kick, the 3-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, you talk about a pitch coming in on a frozen rope. The challenges of catching up to 100 miles an hour or above is just tremendous. You see it, at least you think you do, but by the time you swing, it's in the catcher's mitt.
2 outs. That's to third. Safe at first as they can't make the play. And now here is Stone Garrett. Pitch misses outside. 1-0.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
This one in the air, right field. And that'll do it. Top of the second, Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Corbin back to work. Ripped into right field, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. At 110 miles per hour on the exit velo, that thing was screaming, and that's some serious bat speed to generate contact like that, and no doubt a higher launch angle sends that thing out of here easily.
That one drilled left field, and it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind.
Base hit. 1 run is in.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
First and second, no outs. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Rounds third, headed for the plate.
Everything came together for him. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
That one is absolutely belted, and that gets down into the gap. 1 run across. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Kyle Finnegan.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that one is out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 14-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Now at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. He swings and fouls one off.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Righty to the plate. In the air, left field. Rosario makes the grab. And there's one down. Marcus Lynn Betts, better known as Mookie, he had the opportunity to play in the Seoul Series when the Dodgers kicked off their 2024 season in Korea.
Yeah, and such a cool experience for both teams. Plus, there was a car giveaway for the first player to hit a home run in the series. The winner, Mookie Betts.
Safe at second with a double. third hit for him this afternoon. One out, runner at second. Here's Shohei Ohtani. He's already homered here in this one. That one ripped right center field. Plays it on a bounce, and it eats him up.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball.
Liner, base hit. One run is in. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and they extend their lead.
Waste no time there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And no one can get there. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Makes the grab. Both runners tagging. He's in on the sacrifice fly. And the lead continues to grow. Derek Long will take over here.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And it's fouled away.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. He's in safely at second. A run comes in on the play. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Next to hit, Andy Pajes. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily, and they extend their lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that.
Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back in Washington, D.C., bottom half of inning number 2. And here's the catcher, Hebert Ruiz. Just missed.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
2-0 to count. Here it comes.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
And a foul ball. The pitch. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's Eddie Rosario. Rips one to right, and that's a base hit. So, man aboard. Here's Lane Thomas. And first offering.